And Dennis Souza stepped right up, a little over anxious. Going to get 2 minutes for interference. LaSalle asking for that faceoff to be in the zone, where actually I think it should be. The puck was in the zone, the whistle was blown. LaSalle has a good point right here. They're not going to win it, though.
Well, the officials are going to rule that the puck be dropped outside the blue line. And a look at Brian Meehan momentarily. Another nice haircut. Brian apparently is okay, standing behind the LaSalle bench. May have had the wind knocked out of him there. LaSalle will have to chase the puck as the Mounties have dumped it down the ice. Right to Jason Pinto. And it's turned over. Murphy with a shot that's deflected wide. LaSalle trying to get organized on the power play now. Rams Tom Sheehan playing it to Eric Nowak. And then to Dave Farrell. Stick handling through center. Gets checked at the Mount St. Charles line, and they'll have to set it up again. Time is a factor with the man advantage. Only a minute and a half. The time of handed out on penalty calls, and the pass deflected right there and now cleared out of the zone. 30 seconds remaining in the power play for LaSalle Academy. And they'll have to start it deep in their own zone. Chris Murphy has forced them back, and Sheehan will handle the puck here. Murphy is right on him, forcing him back to the net.
Mount St. Charles doing a real nice job of killing this penalty. Not letting LaSalle mount any type of offense, really hemming him in the zone.
Now Sheehan to Nowak. His shot was blocked. Al Dumas, the defenseman, steps up and down the far side. Chris Davis comes in on goal. He hits the post. Another drive. That's turned aside. Ronzio comes up big when they needed him, and he got some help from the pipes.
Oh, Jiggs, you can't get any closer than that. That looked like it hit on the inside of the post and came right back out at him.
The referee was in good position, gave the washout sign immediately. And down the right side once more, Al Dumas with a long shot over the right shoulder of Rob Ronzio. LaSalle and Mount St. Charles tied 4-4 with 6 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the second period. LaSalle in forechecking, able to get the puck back to Jason Boudreau, and then he was checked. Over the line here is Dan Laverne trying to cut in on goal, but he does not have the puck. Good check thrown by Kevin Conway. Now they set up again. Benny's shot is turned aside, and the goal has been knocked off. So we get a whistle here with 5 minutes and 56 seconds remaining. Mount St. Charles just a few moments ago, very close to regaining the lead on this shot.
Oh, I'll tell you, you cannot get any closer than this. Watch the shot by Chris Davis. Right out, you can see it coming back out. That hit off the inside of the post. Good call by the referee right there to signal no goal. But Chris Davis right on top with that shot.
Now the LaSalle Academy moving in, led by John Wallace. Oh, a close call there.
Didn't miss by much either.
At either end of the ice. And a drive up high from off the glass along the left wing boards. Forechecking of Fady knocks it loose. Fady was right back on it. And had nobody with him here on the left side for Mount St. Charles.
Again, it's not the kind of game that Mount St. Charles wants to play. They don't want to get into this freewheeling and dealing type of a game. They want to play close to the vest type of a hockey. They had that opportunity when they were winning 4-0. They squandered it by letting LaSalle open the game up. They have to get back to the type of hockey that made them successful. Good, tight check and defensive hockey.
Mounties changing on the fly as the puck is tipped down into the Mount St. Charles zone. And they'll start out here. Adam Gilbert with a pass up the left side. Jamie Dumont trying to cut in, is turned around by David DuPont, the LaSalle defenseman. Battle for it in the corner. The puck comes back along the boards. See the coach up in the corner. Now watching as his team tries to regain the lead, only they give up the puck and then get right back on it. Chris Perron on the right side, trying to move in. Centers one in front. Actually hits the outside of the net. It was scooped up and held by Ronzio. That'll bring about a face-off deep in the LaSalle zone, but a big comeback by the Rams to tie it at 4-4. You hear sportscasters and writers talking many, many times about athletics at the high school level and on into college, and what a great part athletics play in our lives. A survey done recently, Mike, is very impressive. Someone who doesn't participate in sports carries a 2.38 average on a percent on an average through the year. You play one sport, 2.61. Look, if you're involved in more than one.
That's amazing.
Isn't it?
That's outstanding. If you're now, I was in 3 sports, Jigs. So what?
Well, that accounts for your 4.0, right?
Exactly. That's probably the reason I almost had a 5.0. If you believe that. But I think that's a great statistic. Everybody in the country should see that statistic, because so many times athletes are criticized, and sometimes obviously justifiably, but in more cases than not, it's the student athlete that hockey and football and basketball players and baseball players, as well as the other sports that they play, really become.
I think of the track and field athletes, too, and the concentration, the effort, the loneliness of some of their training, the discipline that's involved there. Shot just wide, a little high at the net as well. Off Dave Farrell's stick. Mount St. Charles, very proud of the fact that 97% of their graduates go on to attend 4-year colleges, junior colleges, or trade schools. Mount St. Charles led 4-0 at the end of the first period. LaSalle Academy has come back to tie the game, and they control the puck here. Tom Sheehan off right wing. And it knocked off his stick. Controlled down by Tad Fenn. Centers it in front. Sheehan trying to get away from the checks. Played it through the skates of Al Dumas. Dumas leaves it in the corner. Again, Bill Belisle in the corner of your picture.
He hasn't moved.
Chance. And up to the chin. What a pose. The team is back into its own zone here. Now, Brendan Shaw got it outside the line, only to have it shot right back in. So Jason Pinto will leave it. And Al Dumas, the senior defenseman, tries the right side. It went off Murphy. Is held at the blue line. David Dupont with a shot that missed. Stop Parmentier. He set up the big goal by Tom Sheehan to tie it up. He's out there with Sheehan again. The other forward is Brad Smith. Parmentier trying to center, and they score! Brad Smith. LaSalle leads 5-4.
Well, I'll tell you, this is unbelievable, Jigs, in terms of the performances of the both teams. First period, we talked about Mount St. Charles getting to all the loose pucks. Right there, again, this period, LaSalle getting to all the loose pucks. Brad Smith coming behind the net is able to pick up the puck, come out front, and it looked like he kind of snuck it right between the pads, or between the feet of Jason Pinto. Take a look at it. Watch the puck go behind the net. Look at 19. Brad Smith spins around right between the skates. Jason Pinto.
What a tremendous goal for that young man. Brad Smith and his team is in front.
This is a...
Well, there's the story. 5 consecutive goals by the Rams of LaSalle Academy, the team that was #1 over the regular season. After being down 4-0, whatever they discussed during the first intermission has worked. Brad Smith's goal at the 12:09 mark. See his average of 86%. His family, his role model, can't be much nicer than that. What a closeness on this LaSalle team, as there is on the Mount St. Charles team, too. Seeing the teams come in here tonight. Got here early. A lot of the kids sat in the seats, just kind of stared at the ice, mentally preparing.
Well, for some of these players, Jigs, this is the 3rd straight year that they've met Mount St. Charles in the finals. And for those seniors, this is their last shot at it.
Yes, sir. They would like nothing more to come out of tonight's game with the lead in the series. And they've got a 3-on-2 developing through center ice. LaSalle down the left side, led by Parmentier. He centers it in front, the little guy. Michio couldn't get it in front. Michioli, I'm sorry, and he chases the loose puck here. Nice check. Knocked it off the stick of Caron. His teammates right back on it, put it behind that Mount St. Charles goal. Out east, Dennis Souza plays it over the glass and on into the seats. We have 1 minute and 53 seconds remaining. But a couple of goals by Tom Sheehan and a big one by Brad Smith, and the Rams are in front.
There's another look at that save by Jason Pinto. The shot by Dave Dupont sneaks through, and watch the quick shot and the save right there. Nice reaction by Pinto, cleared the rebound again. Able to clear that rebound. If he left it there, I think you might have seen number 27, Pat Lyons, jump on that rebound and bang it by him.
Pinto, as you see, also plays volleyball. The golfer. Let's gone on, and the Persian Gulf has been on his mind, as it has all of us in recent weeks. Now moving up through the center ice zone, leading the rush here is Matt Johnson. Mount St. Charles. Johnson out of the corner, feeds it back to the blue line. Now Dumas lets it go. Blocking glove save, and the puck loose in the far corner. Johnson put it back to the net before it came to the point, and then it's deflected. Murphy putting it back in the goal. Trevor Hansen unable to center it cleanly. The shot from the blue line is broken up. And up comes the LaSalle Academy Rams, led by Dave Farrell. Farrell trying to move in on Dennis Souza. Got chased to the corner. Souza up with the puck. Lead pass is for Chris Murphy. Murphy is over the line. 3 men back for the Rams, and the bad pass, as it turned out, ends up being cleared into the center ice area. Now shot back in by Dennis Souza. Kevin Conway is back for LaSalle. The puck knocked off his stick by Davis. They will come outside the LaSalle territory. We have less than a minute to go in the second period. LaSalle Academy leading 5-4. Puck knocked out of the air, then cleared by the LaSalle defense. They don't get it out of the zone, however. Now Dumas trying to move in, got checked. Up ahead it goes. Here's Sheehan across the line. Quick shot, pad save. The rebound is handled on the far side by Brad Smith. Played it wide of the Mount St. Charles goal, and the Mounties come to center ice. Leading the rush is Dan Laverne. Moves it around the boards. It goes to the right side for Chris Perron. Perron, his company, Scott Parmentier trying to knock it away from him, does, and Parmentier clears the zone. 3 Mounties get back. Parmentier handling the puck in traffic, handling it real well. Then at the blue line, Jason Boudreau dumped it in, but the buzzer ends the second period. We've had 2 different games.
Absolutely.
The first period belonged to Mount St. Charles as they took a 4-0 lead, and then 5 unanswered goals against Jason Pinto here in the second period, and this one has really turned itself around. We're at the end of the second period at Meehan Auditorium at Brown University. There's your score.